Gang, I'm excited because I just made it 450 videos in the can. I want to sit down now and talk to you about not making the same mistakes I made on my way to creating 450 videos. Here's the funny thing. I didn't create my channel like a year ago. I created my channel over 15 years ago. I started out in 2006. I've been on YouTube since it was just you. But now I want to make sure that you don't make the mistakes I made. So I'm going to break down eight things that you can do to avoid that I did on my way to creating my first 450 videos. Are you ready? Let's dive right in. I'm Doc Rock. I am your content creation coach. Like I said, I'm here to stop you from making the exact same mistakes I made, which kind of made my channel do nothing for about 14 of these last 15 years. Let's check out the first one. Number one, get consistent fast. I know this sounds crazy and a lot of people don't want to hear it, but as soon as possible, get consistent. Your viewers will not know when to find you and what you're going to talk about until you start being very, very consistent. In the beginning, if you can do it, try to crank out one video a week just to get that first 50 out of your belt. It takes about 50 videos before the algorithm or anybody even knows what you're doing. Actually, I say it takes that first 100 videos for you to even get your groove. So if you get consistent real fast, you can knock out the first 50 in a year. I'm giving you like 2 weeks to screw it up, but then you'll get on your roll and you'll be good to go. I didn't do this in the beginning and it held me back a lot. Number two, forget perfection. Your mistakes are what makes you human. The best thing about making mistakes is you can come back and correct it. Don't spend a lot of time trying to be perfect, especially in the beginning. Just get the videos done. You'll get better as you move along, but perfection is the enemy of done, and analysis paralysis will just have you sitting in the corner wondering when you're going to create your next video. Just dive in, get in, don't worry about the mistakes. Here's the dopest part about a mistake. It gives you a chance to make another video to fix it. So just jump in. Don't get stuck on perfection. Let's go. Number three, it's 80% mindset. Yes, it's 80% mindset. Yes, there's gear. Yes, there's training. Yes, there's things you need to know. There's a basic set of guidelines, all of the above, but a lot of it has to do with mindset. It has to do with getting out of your own way, not worrying about what anyone else thinks, doing what you need to do to make yourself happy. That's the key. 80% mindset. I'm telling you, most of what's stopping you right now in your content creation journey is in your head. That's why you got to get up every day, look yourself in the mirror and say, I am a creator. It just gets you flowing. You start watching TV different, watching film different, watching YouTube different. You're studying YouTube now. You are in the mindset of a creator. Get in the creator mindset as soon as possible. Absorb all the creator mindset things as soon as possible. It will change your game. It 100% will change your game. And we'll come back to this one in just a little bit. Number four, niche down fast. See, we're back to this. Here's one of the creator mindset things that screws up every beginning creator. I did this wrong. For 14 years, I thought me, Doc Rock, radio guy, TV guy, videographer, photographer, DJ, I could do all the cool things. I was a tech writer even, worked at Apple. I'm like, yeah, I can beat all of these algorithms. I'm just going to make the dopest, coolest, flyest videos and people are going to watch them. No, they're not. Why? Because this video is about tea. This video is about gaming. This video is about traveling. This video is about chopping wood. It doesn't work that way. You have to niche down as soon as possible. No one wants to go to the surgeon who is also a golfer, who is also a race car driver, who is also a pilot. You want the surgeon to be a surgeon. People want their creators to be a creator. Now, your niche is going to be your niche and people come to you for that, but you don't have to be all the things. Just niche down as soon as possible. Again, it's going to take you 50 to 100 videos, maybe to even find your finite niche, but start as soon as you get it and work your way in. Dive deep and grow from there. Very important. Niche down as fast as possible. Number five, learn to edit as soon as possible. Get your editing program. Pick one. Adobe Premiere, Final Cut Pro, DaVinci Resolve, LumaFusion, whatever it is, get your editor and spend about a month getting really, really good at it. As you're creating that first couple videos, create a lot of videos fast. Create small videos for your Instagram and TikTok. Get really comfortable with your editor. Take all the classes, your Skillshares, your lynda.com, your University of YouTube, your Udemy, whatever you have to do to get good at editing fast, get good at editing fast. It takes out one of the biggest frustrations about being a content creator, and that's learning to edit. Now, for my Apple people who are going to go the Final Cut route, if you're in iMovie now, let me give you a bonus tip. Get out of iMovie as soon as possible. It's a crutch and it will slow you down. Get yourself from iMovie to Final Cut as soon as possible because you'll get there much, much quicker. It's way easier. I know it's around $300, but get on that as soon as possible. It would just make your life better. Same if you're going the Premiere route and you go from Rush to Premiere as soon as humanly possible. Don't stay in, say, the beginner editors too long because they will cause frustration. In the long run, they'll slow you down. So just dive in as soon as you can possibly get there. Don't put yourself out, but get there as soon as possible. Number 6, this one's a fight. Don't compare your journey to anyone else's. Don't compare your beginning to someone else's middle. Don't compare your beginning to someone else's end. Don't compare your middle to someone else's end. You have got to not compare journeys. You do you. I know it's cheesy. Everyone says it, but it's important. You have to just be where you are, be comfortable with where you are, and work your way higher. Now, don't get too comfortable. We're not fans of comfort around here. There has to be a little bit of strain, struggle, stress. That's what makes you grow. Pressure creates diamonds. So let's get in there. Let's get the work done. But you're not going to be Peter McKinnon out the gate. It's just not going to happen. You're going to have to be you right now. You are who you need to be right now. That's just how the system works. So start doing you, work your way up, and just don't spend too much time comparing. Study? Okay. Comparing? Not a good look. It will get you in trouble. We'll talk more about that at the end. Are you guys ready for number 7? You might be feeling some type of way. You might be feeling a little bit nervous. You might be feeling a little bit, I don't know, shook by this whole process. But here you go. It gets easier. Yes, number 7, it gets easier. Lucky number 7, it gets easier. Very important, folks. It gets easier. Go back and look at your beginning videos and look at where you are now. You'll see that it's easier. I go back and look at my beginning videos and it cracks me up. They are rubbish. I mean, absolute trash. I don't even recognize the guy. One, because he's young and handsome. But now, hey, never mind. Stay out of there. The most important thing to know is it does get easier, so you just got to keep grinding. It's just like any other thing. That first day of driving, you didn't know what the heck to do. Now you're lean back in the whip, hand on the steering wheel, stereo bumping, toothpick hanging, big gulp in the thing, good to go. Like same thing, just like driving, walking, all of the above, it gets easier. Just keep working. Trust me, it will be smoother sooner than later. I mean, I'm not going to beat that one too long. You just need to know it does get easier. Have faith in the process. Number 8, I saved this one for last, mostly because I just recently created a video about it, so I don't have to wax too hard on it. But I do want to make another reminder in case you didn't see the video. Watch the video. Don't get gas. Gear acquisition syndrome, also known as gas, is where you just start feeling you need all these things in order to be successful. Hey, start where you are, grab your iPhone, get to work, knock it out, but don't get crazy with gas. Again, I kind of don't even care what equipment you have until you pass 100 videos. I mean, just dive in. Now, we'll often recommend gear, and if you can afford it, do it, but don't put yourself out. Make yourself a budget, stick to it. Tell yourself, okay, I'm going to use this until I get this thing, and then reward yourself. So it's like, say you want a new camera. Make yourself have to create 25 videos before you can buy that camera. How about that? Do it that way. Give yourself a target, work towards it, build up. And another thing you could do to avoid this is kind of a bonus, I guess. Number 9, get monetized as soon as possible. Now, when I first started, Buy Me a Coffee didn't exist. Patreon didn't exist, but I probably could have done some other stuff to monetize. Yes, manifest, but no. To monetize my channel, I could have cut grass or detailed cars or do something else to make the money for my channel instead of just like being stuck at a certain level because I didn't have the money or the gear. But matter of fact, it was mostly time and mindset that loops it all the way back up. It's all about the mindset. 80% of it is mindset. Gang, I want to protect you from making the same mistakes I made on my journey to 450. I've learned an awful lot. I couldn't have gotten here at all without you. And now I'm just going to keep going. My next goal is to get to 1,000 videos, and I'm gonna get there a lot quicker. Why? Well, because we're consistent now. That's just how it works. If you enjoyed this video, please press the subscribe button and ring the bell so that way you are notified whenever I create another video. If you'd like to get that mindset straight, join the Facebook group, link in the description. Now watch the video that comes up on screen next.